Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Long time no see. I'm going to leave you guys a shopping link right here in the comments. Let's pin this here. And then I'll go ahead and send out my text notification. It's been so long since I've done makeup with you guys. Honestly, way too long. So let's go ahead and send out our text. When you pop on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Tell me what's new, what's up. Okay. And then sending out my text. You guys are so cute. There's so many of you that are like, I'm not getting your text messages anymore. I'm like, I haven't sent one out in a while. I haven't been live in what feels like forever. I'm like trying to think, the last time I went live was like the day before we went to Mexico. I obviously don't advertise when I'm like going out of the country or like going on vacation, just for safety reasons. Which most of all of you guys can totally respect. So, yeah, went live and then we left for our vacation the next day, pretty much. And we were gone for a week and it was so nice. We had the trip planned for quite a while and, my husband loves to fish, and during the time that we went to Mexico, it's like a really good fishing time. We went with our family, with my mother, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, nephew, niece, and then obviously the four of us. It was so much fun. We had such a great time. The weather was perfect. It was actually, there was a huge, I don't know, not a hurricane. I don't know. There's weather in Cabo, but we're the place that we go in Mexico is actually on the opposite side of Cabo. So it's, on the Sea of Cortez. So the water is like so calm. There's no like waves. We stay on like a lagoon, and we've gone to the same resort for literally 10 years or maybe 11 now, or even 12. We've been going there before we had kids. So like this resort really is like home, and we go like 1 to 2 times a year, every year. So my in-laws all are members of their like resort or whatever. So that's how we can afford to do that. But yeah, it was so fun. We went for 6 days, which is the perfect amount of time to be on vacation. Any more than that, I'm like, get me home. And then any less than that, you're like, gosh, I could have stayed another day. So anyway, we came home from Mexico and spent the whole next day like unpacking. I had to get everything like washed because Abel left for 6th grade camp today, which I am so shocked at how many of you guys don't know what that is. I thought it was like a worldwide thing. So anyway, I came home and the kids had soccer like pretty much the next day. So they had soccer practice. So we went or soccer games, and we went and did that. Both their teams lost. So it was kind of like annoying. And then our best friends. So a lot of you guys saw my costume. And so, okay, let me background this. So my girlfriend loves Halloween. Like she is literally obsessed with Halloween. Not like the spooky, like demented side of it, but just like the cute, like candy and trick-or-treating and dressing up and like that side of it. Like she just loves Halloween. She always has. She always like decks out her house, and like they always her and her husband used to go to this Halloween party, and they would get like so into their costumes. Like every year they would like outdo themselves, like Hollywood style, right? So, they went to this, costume party every year. Well, the people that hosted that party stopped doing it last year, which gave her the opportunity to be able to start her own tradition this year. I like a dry patch on my face. Hold on. My skin from wearing makeup like day after day and then being in the sun and stuff in Mexico is like, I'm getting a facial on Wednesday because I like cannot. So anyway, my girlfriend finally got to host a Halloween party. So I knew I wanted to go like all out like they do. And I knew I wanted to do something funny. And so I hunted for costumes for what felt like months. And so I came across that idea to be Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. He's this big, disgusting, gross, like villain, and he's fat and hairy, and he is just jiggly and disgusting. So I was like, how can I make this costume? And I looked everywhere for like a pre-made costume of that, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make it. So I was talking to them about this, the couple, and her husband's like, I saw this fat suit on Amazon, and it's expensive, but it's not outrageous. It's an investment for sure. And so I looked at it and I was like, I have to do it. I have to get this fat suit. So I ordered the fat suit and just kind of like built the like outfit around that. This fat suit is so heavy, you guys. It's like at least 20 pounds. Like my back and my shoulders are so sore from like wearing it. Oh my gosh. So we had the best time at the Halloween party. I'm like only doing one side of my face because I want to stop talking for a second to show you guys. Look at like how it like makes everything just vanish. If you have troubled skin or if you have redness, you need this foundation. This is called the cream foundation. Go ahead and say the word cream. I'll give you the link to just this, 10% off and free shipping, or I can build a bundle around it so you get 20% off and a free gift. The bundle is going to come with the foundation, the brush, concealer, and the setting mist. So you get all 4 of those items. Then you'll get a free lipstick and 20% off. Say Flawless 4 if you want that bundle. But if you just want the foundation, say cream. And I'll give you the link. But it is 10 out of 10 so good. Like antioxidants, so enriching with like hydration. If you have mature skin, fine lines, wrinkles, redness, blemishes, cream foundation. So good, especially in the winter when your skin feels really dry. Okay, so we went to the party and it was so much fun. They like totally decked out their house. Everybody went all out. My friends that hosted were the White Chicks, like the movie White Chicks. So like the girls, like how they like wear the blonde wigs and stuff. So they both were that, which was so funny seeing her husband with like makeup on his face and like a wig and stuff. Oh, it was hilarious. And he was like in a skirt. It was so good. And they had our other friend who's a DJ come and he was DJing. It was just one of those nights where you're like with all your friends and it was just like so feral and so fun. So yeah, the costume was a total hit. There was a couple people that I like said hello to that they were like, who's hugging me right now? Like they didn't even know it was me. It was so good. And I had to like film it and make a funny reel with it because it was just too good. So if you haven't seen my reel yet, go watch it. It is hilarious. Even I was like cracking up while I was making it. It's on Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram, type in Rhea Hope, it's on there too. So coming home from Mexico, had to like put together our costumes. And then I was also doing a charcuterie board for her party. So I had to go to the grocery store, get all the makings for that after soccer. And then I actually filmed that too. That charcuterie board reel, and it came out so pretty. I did a couple new things that I don't normally do on the board, and I love the way it came out, and it was so yummy. We like devoured it. I was like, it was like midnight and I was still eating it. I was like, this is so good. Best midnight snack ever. I am breaking out everywhere, so this concealer is like gonna really come in handy right now. This concealer has caffeine and peptides in it, so not only is it like tightening and firming, but it's healing and it's hydrating. So it doesn't make your skin look dry and it doesn't make your skin look like cakey either. It is the best concealer. In the Flawless 4 bundle, you're gonna get the cream foundation and this, and the brush to put it on, and then the setting mist, which can be used as primer too. So you got all 4 things plus lipstick, say Flawless 4, and I'll give you the link to that. I know, the costume was totally over the top, but I fully committed, and I committed to the whole bit. I was jiggling and wiggling all night. It was so funny. I was cracking up, but my gosh, you guys, it was so hot. Like, I was dripping sweat. So I had like a towel around my bottom half. Like I was wearing leggings and stuff, but I had a towel around and I was like, why is my towel wet? And I'm like, did I sit in like something wet? And I like have my hand like this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have sweat dripping down my back. It's so gross. Oh my gosh, Ryan had to help me get out of it. And it's like silicone, so it's like sticky. So like to pull it up and over, like it, like your hair and everything. Oh my gosh, Ryan was like, this is how you know I love you, because it's disgusting. It's so gross. Oh, it was so good. I was cracking up at your guys' comments. Some people like just didn't get it and they're like, this is the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Which Jess is almost like a bigger compliment. Costume is amazing. The board is next level. Thank you. Yeah, so it was so fun, but I am not gonna lie. Getting off that airplane from Mexico when you've been gone for 6 days and like being behind on work and like haven't gone live and then had to do a charcuterie board and then had this extravagant costume, I was feeling overwhelmed to the max, I'm not gonna lie. And then so Abel, my son, he's in 6th grade. We do 6th grade camp here. I built the whole costume. So I got each, like all the random things to create that costume, but I have it all linked on my Like to Know It. So if you want to be that, I literally have everything I bought to do that costume. So you could totally do it too. Just say costume details and I'll send you the link to buy everything, but it's all from Amazon. Seriously, obviously it's a party and it was adult only. We had lots to drink. Ryan stayed sober just so he could drive us home. And so he was like sober in the morning. He like comes to wake me up and he's like, how are you feeling? Because obviously I had stuff to drink. And I was like, I feel completely fine. And he was like, it's probably because you sweat out every ounce of alcohol you consumed. I was like, that is so true. Like I had a shower after getting out of that costume because I was so sweaty. It was like the most intense workout of my life, apparently. So yeah, felt completely fine yesterday, which is always like such a blessing when you overindulge with your friends and you're like, oh gosh, I'm going to die tomorrow. And then you wake up and you're like, I'm good. Yes, I fully embraced. The whole costume was amazing. So yesterday I like caught up on laundry and just like relaxed. Like I felt like it was so go, go, go the whole time, like with Mexico. And like when you vacation with kids, like it is relaxing, but you're still like vacationing with your children. So it was like, they're up at like 8 a.m. every day being like, can we go to breakfast? Can we go to the pool? Can we go to the beach? You know, so there's like no time. I mean, there was downtime, but you know what I mean. So yesterday was like a much well-deserved just day of rotting. Like we just laid on the couch, watched the baseball game. Yeah, we just like hung out. It was so wonderful. The kids had soccer pictures yesterday. We ended up going to dinner as a family and then I had to pack for Abel. So this is what I was starting to say was, we do 6th grade camp here now I'm going to say Southern California because I put out a poll on my Instagram asking you guys if you do 6th grade camp, which comment below yes and then where you live or no and where you live. Cause now I'm like so curious. So San Diego does 6th grade camp. And what it is your kid goes away to camp when they're in 6th grade. They go with their school. All the 6th graders go. And there's a couple different camps that are like 30 minutes to an hour away from where we are. And they go and they do like archery and rock climbing and hiking and learn to build fires and learn about bugs and animals and plants, sit around the campfire, tell stories, sing songs. And they're gone for the whole week. Like we dropped him off this morning at 8:30 and he doesn't come home till Friday afternoon. And he goes with his school, all the 6th graders in his class or in his school, and then a couple other schools too. So there's maybe 200, 300 6th graders at camp at the same time. And they stay in cabins or pretty much like they're all kind of cabin-y. And they bunk beds and things like that. But they're gone for the whole week. And like they can't write you unless they write you a letter, which you're not going to get it till they get back anyway. So you can't communicate with them, which is going to be the hardest thing. It's already hard. I'm like, the house is so quiet, even though he would be at school right now anyway. It just feels weird knowing he's not at school and I can't talk to him, you know? I don't know. So weird. He's never been like away, like alone, you know, he's always with his sister or with us or with like his grandparents. So he was feeling a little nervous this morning. I could tell. But I think he's okay. I think he's going to have so much fun. I just know, like, you know, when you're a kid and it's time for bed and it's like, it sets in that like you're alone. Oh, so crazy. So yeah, he went to camp and most of the 6th graders in San Diego go to camp around the same time. So it's kind of funny, like all of our friends, like all of our 6th graders are gone. So weird. But yeah, isn't that weird? I thought like everyone did it. I went to 6th grade camp, and that also depends if you go to private school or public school. Like the private schools go to a different camp. They go to like a Christian camp, and then public schools go to like more of a nature camp. So Abel's in public, so he's at the nature camp, which I didn't go. I was in private school in 6th grade for like only 6th grade. And Ryan was in private school too. So I'm like, I don't even know. I can't envision like the place he is, you know? I don't know. But the camp that he's at is the oldest running 6th grade camp in Southern California. So you know it has to be good. You know it has to be OG. So I just can't wait to hear about his time. So yeah, went away to 6th grade camp. It was much harder on me. I know. I'm actually shocked I didn't cry. I thought I was going to, because you could feel his like anxious energy. Crazy. So if you guys have to let me know if you have 6th grade camp or not. If you say yes and where you're from. And if you say no and where you're from. Because I was like blown away. I just assumed everyone did it. And then when I posted my reel or my Instagram story, like posting that he was going, I had a couple of people and my assistant be like, what's 6th grade camp? Like, what do you mean? I was like, wait, everyone doesn't do this? So I feel like I can officially like breathe. He's packed. He is good. Halloween party is over. We're home from vacation. All the moms say amen. Like, just finally able to just be home is so nice. And I have so much work to catch up on. I got the cutest try-on from Pink Lily of their like fall stuff. So I'm going to film that today. And I'll have that on my stories throughout the week. And I have so many different reels I need to edit. I filmed a travel makeup reel. I filmed a like resort, like less is more makeup reel. So I need to film that. I also filmed this travel reel. So we live in San Diego, and so if you guys didn't know, San Diego we share the border with Mexico. And so Mexico has basically like their own airport, and well, obviously, and in San Diego, there is kind of like, let me try to explain it good. Mexico's airport, or Tijuana, which is in Mexico, they have an airport that basically like the California border is like this. Their airport goes like this. So you can enter into the airport in the United States and walk through the border in the airport and fly out of Mexico. So when we go to Mexico, that's what we do, because it's so cheap, honestly, and it's so fast and it's so easy. Like there's security, like it's just, there's not a lot of people. The security is much like faster and easier. Obviously it's cheaper, and when you fly out of Tijuana, Mexico, you're flying domestic. You're not flying international. So you skip customs. Like, I mean, you go through customs, but it's like so fast and simple. So we do that. It's called the CBX is what that whole thing is called that I just explained. And I've gotten so many questions on it from you guys, because you can fly into San Diego and then go through the CBX to fly through Mexico. And it's faster, it's easier, it's cheaper, but it can be overwhelming if you've never done it before. So I filmed how to do it and like what it looks like. So I'm excited to get that video up, because I get that question a lot, especially from people who live in San Diego or who are going to go to Mexico through San Diego. So I have that reel I need to film, or I need to edit. So I have a lot of stuff I got to do. Luckily, I'm going to have like a quiet house. We just have Royce, and she is like my little easy girl. By the way, I've been testing out this new bronzer. It's super cheap. It's like less than $10. I so far like it. I've only used it a couple times, and I so far like it. So I wanted to give you guys a little review. Go and say cheap bronzer, and I'll give you the link of it, and then what color I'm wearing it to. It also comes with like a little mirror, which I think is interesting. I don't know. Package is very janky, which is like, it's very cheap. But I mean, the bronzer was really cheap, so. But I like it. It's a matte bronzer. Still not my favorite, but I feel like I like it as much as the Dibs one. And this one is like, I think it was like, I want to say it was like $10 or even cheaper than that. I'm not sure. So if you're in need of a powder bronzer, go ahead and say cheap bronzer. I'll give you the link. But just setting my bronzer, setting my cream foundation. You can absolutely use a cream foundation if you have oily skin like I do. You just have to set it well. You have to set it like appropriately. So it depends like what your skin type is like, of how you're going to set it, but it is very, very, very flattering on the face. Like it makes your pores like vanish. It's so good. So again, if you haven't tried the cream foundation yet, you definitely need to. And then today our new free gift changed to the liquid lipstick in the shade Love You Latte. We're going to use it today. I'm going to show you. It's so pretty on. So you get a free gift with any order of 3 items. And I'm using my pocket palette still, which is so good. And then if you get 4 items, you get 20% off and a free gift. That's so cool about the travel into Mexico. We want to go to your favorite place you stay, but it's like a 2-day trip for us from Florida. Yeah, so Tina, what I would probably do is I would fly into San Diego, chill in San Diego for a day or 2, and then take the CBX. Because from San Diego, where that place that we go, it's only an hour and 15 flight. An hour, like by the time you get up in the air, you're come back down. And then it's like a 30-minute car ride from the airport to the resort. So it's like the easiest travel day if you're coming from San Diego. I also do know like that favorite place that we go to, Alaska flies there, and Valoris. So they only have 2 airlines that fly in. It's a very small little town. Does a liquid foundation help diminish pores? Yes, it definitely is full coverage. For your pores, it's really important to make sure that you're hydrating your skin really well underneath your foundation. So primer is going to be your best friend if you have large pores. This primer is one of my favorites. This is called the Illuminizing Primer. I have it on my skin underneath as well right now. It's hydrating and it helps you like look glowy. So this is really, really, really a good primer to help your pores diminish. But yes, the Serum Plus foundation is really great at that, and so is the cream foundation. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the pocket palette. This thing is so rad. So I went in with the blush already, which comes in this, but also comes with a eyeshadow, comes with a highlight, which we're going to use now, and it comes with a lip gloss. So you get 4 items for the price of 1. It's on sale right now for $25. Say pocket palette. I'll give you the link. But it is a limited edition product. So once it's gone, it's gone. It's normally $54 and it's on sale for $25. Say pocket palette. I'll give you the link to that. Thank you. I cannot wait to wear that Halloween costume. I was so nervous. The day before I wore it, I was actually like, it kept me up at night. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, is it going to look good? Is it going to look weird? Is it going to fit? Because I didn't try anything on. I ordered it and then we went to Mexico for a week. So when I came home, it was just like, yeah, it was a lot. Ooh, you definitely got to get some more primer. Highly recommend. All right, now we're going to do our brows. We're going to start off with brow gel and just comb our eyebrows up like so. I love this brow gel. Not only is it nourishing and helps your eyebrow hair to grow, but it laminates them, keeping them in place. And it helps to tint them. But the tint isn't so harsh that like it looks like paint, you know? It just simply gives like the most beautiful, natural like tint to them. It is so good, especially if you have sparse eyebrows. This will help to make your brows look almost 3D. Super good. Say brow gel, I'll give you a link to that. We're going to let that dry for a second while we do our lips. I'm going to go with the lip liner in the shade Plush. I know, that costume was so funny. I won funniest costume and I won girl costume of the night. I was so excited. I was teasing my friends and I was like, you didn't think I came here to lose, did you? It was so good. All right, lip liner in Plush on, and then now we're going to go in with the new free item, which is the liquid lipstick in the shade Naughty Biscotti. Or I lied. No, it's not. It's called Love You Latte. Yes, I loved all the pocket palettes, but there's only one available now. Because like I said, they're limited edition, so the other ones are gone forever. Okay, now we're going to go in. This is the prettiest fall lipstick for October and November. Okay. We're going to let that dry for just a second. I'm going to blend it into the lip liner. Oh, I forgot to tell you a really funny part. Okay, if you haven't seen my costume, you got to go to my Instagram, type in Rhea Hope on Instagram. I'm going to pop up and you're going to see it on there. I don't even want to tell you what it was because it'll take away how funny it is. So you got to go see it. So at the Halloween party, someone called the cops. Like one of the neighbors called the cops. And so we're like all partying and someone's like, the cops are here. We're like, ha ha ha. And they're like, no, really, the cops are here. And we're like, oh my gosh. And we're all like very respectful adults. So we turn down the music and we all go down there and it's this woman cop. She's alone. It's just her. She's like, hey, there's a noise complaint. Like, what's going on? And it was before 10 because 10 o'clock is usually like the noise ordinance where you have to be quiet after that in like our county. And we're like, oh, sorry, like it's a Halloween party. Like it's all adults. Like, you know, we're in the backyard. We're in the premises. Like they had told the neighbors, but apparently one neighbor just wasn't having it. And she was like, oh, okay. Like you guys are totally good. Like, thank you for being respectful. Like, just try to turn it down a little bit. We're like, totally, absolutely. And they're like, too bad Rhea wasn't here to like greet you. And I like started walking down to see like what was going on. And I was like, oh, I'm here. And the lady saw me in my costume, the sheriff, and she just starts cracking up. She's like, I have to get a picture with you. So I was like, okay, pretend to arrest me. So I got to have a picture with the sheriff acting like I'm being arrested. It was so funny. Oh, it was so good. And I was like, do you want me to cover your badge? Because I'm definitely putting this on Instagram. So good. I know a lot of my friends didn't recognize me either, which was so funny. I tried not to tell that many people what I was going to be either because I really wanted it to be a surprise. Some people knew, but oh gosh, it was so good. And my girlfriend was there who's pregnant. She's 9 months pregnant. And so her and I's bellies were like the same size. Oh, it was so funny. The whole night. It was just such a funny, funny night. It was such a good party. Gotta love a good Halloween party, you know? All right, went in with the eyebrow pencil in medium. And then now I'm going to go in with the lipstick in the shade Minted. And this is like, if you don't have this yet, you definitely need to because this is the perfect lipstick to pair with like everything and by itself. But watch how it transforms this lip look. It's like a matte pastel. And it like blends so nice. And that's so pretty. That's like the perfect finishing touch. If you want my lips, which actually I forgot one last step is, let's do quick getaway. Actually, no. Let's do Sunday brunch. Do Sunday brunch over top. Just to give it like a glossy little vibe. But if you want my lips, go ahead and say lip kit. You'll get the lip balm, the lip liner, the lipstick that I used, and then you get this for free. So you're going to get 10% off free shipping and you'll get all of these items. So say lip kit and I'll give you the link to this, but you get this for free right now, which is so rad. I know I did my mascara. That was the only makeup I wore because I was wearing that like mask, and I used eyelash glue and I glued those eyebrows on my eyebrows. So I was like praying. I'm like, please don't pull out any eyebrow hair when this comes off. All right, so now let's go ahead and do our eyes really quick. So I'm going to take that pocket palette. Like I mentioned before, it comes with an eyeshadow in it, which is, it's like a matte brown. It's like the perfect eyeshadow for like all eye looks. So we're going to start off with that matte brown and just use this to be buffed into the crease. It has kind of almost pinkish reddish undertones in it too. So again, makes for a really pretty eyeshadow look during the fall. So again, say the word pocket palette, I'll give you this. It's only like $25 and you get a blush, eyeshadow, lip gloss, and highlight. So you get 4 items and it's normally $54. So you get such a good deal. Thank you. It was so much fun. It was such like a hot costume though. I was literally sweating my buns off. It was a blast though. We had so much fun. Oh, thank you. I know I really wanted Ryan to be gold member, but Ryan like hates dressing up. Like it's not his favorite thing at all. It's not my favorite thing either, actually, if I'm being honest, but I'm a trooper. He was like not having it. And he's been so busy with work, so I couldn't get him to like commit to a costume. And he had the one that he wore at another party, so he just had it in the garage, so he just wore that. But it ended up working out because my friends that came, the couple, they were Austin Powers and Foxy Lady. So that was perfect. So we all got to get a picture together. So funny. Everyone went all out with their costumes. It was so good. My pregnant girlfriend, her and her husband were Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And she just wore like her belly. It was so cute. All right, now I'm going in with this brand new liquid eyeshadow in the shade Pinky Promise. It is one of my favorite colors. It's this like really pretty pink, but it's like a champagne pink. So it really like makes your eyes pop. And these, if you haven't got them yet, so they launched this month. They're brand new. They're kind of like a moussey texture. So not only do they like really glimmer and gleam, so they make your eyes look so beautiful, but they stay in place. They don't crease, they don't budge, they don't move. They're so good. So if you haven't grabbed this yet, you definitely need to. This is one of my favorite colors. I love a good pink. This one kind of reminds me of Businesslike in the old formula, or Reverent in the old formula, those are color names. The old formula liquid eyeshadows are still in stock though, so if you're a huge fan of those, you should definitely stock up. I have a feeling that they're going to be gone. No, that was my friend. Ryan didn't want to commit to fully dressing up, which is okay. Yeah, right? I was glad that he at least wore something funny. I think he saw how fun it was, so maybe next year he'll be more inclined. The liquid eyeshadow I'm using is Pinky, what did I say? What's the name of it? Pinky Promise. All right, now I'm taking that same pocket palette with the brown and just kind of dragging this underneath the eyelashes down here. This not only hides any fine lines, but also is just going to give your eyes like that overall finished, cohesive, smoky look. It just kind of brings the whole eye look together. Highly recommend to do that. Okay, isn't that pretty? And it's so effortless, like so easy. I love these liquid eyeshadows. They're weightless. They feel like nothing is on your eyes either. Let's go ahead and do our setting mist. Which, as I mentioned, this actually has primer infused in it too. So you can use this as primer if you don't have primer, but it's really, really fantastic if you use it on top of or below your primer. So you'll do setting mist, primer, setting mist, then foundation. Your skin will look absolutely poreless. It is so good. And then for the new liquid eyeshadows, we launched them in 8 colors. It's a little trick to get any lipstick off. Sometimes you can feel it, so it doesn't get on your teeth, you know? Okay, now let's do our lashes to make this whole look come together. So if you're loving this makeup look, I can give you the link to everything I used, 20% off and a free gift. So if you want that, go ahead and say full product list. I'll give you the list and the link. It'll be all in a cart of every single thing I used, and you'll get 20% off and a free gift. And then if, say you already have like one of the mascaras or you don't want the concealer or whatever, you can actually remove anything that doesn't fit your budget or your taste. So it just makes shopping so easy because you can get this whole makeup look and remove anything that you don't want. And as long as you have 4 items in your cart, you're going to get 20% off. Plus you're going to get a free gift and free shipping. So go ahead and say product list and I'll give you the links to everything. But if you're like, no girl, I just want your eyes, say eye kit, and I'll give you the link to the pocket palette, the liquid eyeshadow, and the mascara, and you'll still get the free gift. And if you're like, I just want your fall lip look, so pretty for fall, for Halloween and Thanksgiving. Like this would be so pretty for Thanksgiving. Go and say lip kit. You'll get the lip liner, lip gloss, lipstick, and the free liquid lipstick and free shipping. So say lip kit and you'll get the link to that. And these links are going to be sent to you via comment and via message. So if you've never talked to me before here on Facebook, make sure you message me if you're commenting one of these keywords and just say like, hi, or you can even send me the keyword in a message because that's where my response is going to come in a message. And sometimes I'll go to the spam folder or your requested folder if we've never talked here before. So make sure you do that. And if you have no idea what we've been talking about this whole time with the costume and the cheese board, go to my Instagram. Search Ray of Hope there on Instagram, and you'll find what we've been talking about. Yes, I can send you the link to the new eyeshadows. They're so good. There's 8 colors. They are all smudge-proof, crease-proof, water-resistant. They are really fun, like metallic colors, and there's also some matte colors. So good. The rose water is not going to be in stock for quite a while, unfortunately, just because of the warehouse that it's coming out of and manufacturing issues, I suppose. But if you are in need of a really good rose water like item, there's this company called Dime, and they are actually a clean skincare brand. They make a product called the Thirsty Mist, and it acts kind of exactly like the rose water. But it also has a blue light protectant in it, which is pretty cool. So it actually is protecting your skin from like your phone and like computers and the TV and stuff. So say thirsty and I can give you the link to that. If you use code Ray of Hope on it, you will actually save money on it too. But I love Dime Skincare. They have a really great line. I use them in mixture with my Unique line. I'm working on giving you guys or creating like a whole product list of every skincare item I use. It's amazing. So I will work on that, finishing that off to give you that, but just say thirsty. I'll give you the link to the item that replaces rose water for now. Alrighty, almost done. I see here I got a little mascara running away from me. Got it. All right. That is the makeup look of the day. So pretty, so fresh. I love the way this all came out. So pretty. I love this lip look. Still have to do my hair for the day, but whatever. It was so good to catch up with you guys. I've really missed being live and just chit-chatting it up with you guys. As always, make sure you comment down below any of the keywords that I had mentioned and check your spam or requested folder to get any of that. Private message me a selfie facing a window if you want to try this makeup, but you're like, I have no idea what color I would be. I don't even know where to start. I am here to help you guys. So let me know if I could be of any help. Private message me, and I will see you guys over on Instagram for the rest of the day. Make sure to go check out my reel and everything on Instagram. I love you guys so much. Bye.